Imagine that you are standing in front of a woman who has your full attention. What if you had the power to say just a few words, simple yet deeply impactful, that would leave her thinking about you long after the conversation is over? Sounds like a dream, right? But here's the cold, brutal truth. Most men fail miserably at this. Why? Because they don't understand what women truly crave deep down. Women won't come out and say it, but they're hungry for compliments that go beyond the surface level. They want compliments that hit them on a deeper, more emotional level, and that's where the real power lies. When, hello, mind is priceless. In today's video, we will discuss the top 3 forbidden compliments that will not only attract women's attention, but also foster their love for you. These compliments are unconventional, resonate deeply with her emotions, and compel her to feel drawn to you. Tune in to discover how the Stoic philosophy can enhance the power of your words beyond your imagination. Remember to subscribe and click the bell icon to ensure you never miss out on content like this. Let's get 1,000 likes on this video and find out the secrets of attraction. There was a quote by Marcus Aurelius that said, "The quality of your thoughts determines how happy you are, and the same is true for the quality of your words." Thanks to real understanding and wisdom, they are hard to find in today's world of shallow interactions. These men have the strength, intelligence, and self-control that any good man should have. In this video, I'll talk about 3 games. There are comments that go deeper than "you look beautiful." These compliments not only make her feel special, but they also make you seem like the type of guy she can't stop thinking about. If you've ever felt like just another guy in a sea of mediocrity, I'm going to show you how to flip the script. These aren't pickup lines. They're tools for forging real connections. Whether she's already into you or hasn't even noticed you yet, these tricks will make you stand out as the guy she's been waiting for. But remember, compliments aren't about seeking validation or proving your worth. They're about showing it. A man of value doesn't beg for attention. He commands it through presence. Let's begin immediately. Most guys don't know how to properly praise a woman. They think it's enough to say something nice or the standard, "you look beautiful," and hope it works. Let me tell you right now what I really think. A real praise is more than just the words. It should make her feel something. When done right, it leaves a lasting impression. A praise is like planting a thought in her mind that won't go away. It's the kind of thought that makes her wonder why this guy feels different and why she can't stop thinking about him. But here's the harsh truth. Most guys won't get this right because they either do too little or too much, or worse, they make it all about themselves. Now let's dive into the secret formula. Trust me, let's talk about what not to do. If you witness a guy obsessing over a woman's social media with heart emojis or repeatedly telling her, "Wow, you're so pretty," Zrenia, be prepared for a reaction. She's not impressed. She's rolling her eyes, putting you in the same group as all the other guys who think flattery makes them more attractive. Here's the catch. If all you're doing is complimenting her looks, you've already lost the game. Sure, telling her she's beautiful might make her smile, but it doesn't make you stand out. Women have heard it all before. What they haven't heard enough of are compliments that really matter. How do I explain this to you? A real praise is more than just kind words. The power comes in what you notice, not just what you see. For example, if she changes her hairstyle or adds something small to her look, you tell her, "That color looks great on you," brings out something special. You are not merely expressing your admiration for her physical appearance. You are also conveying that you perceive her. Little things that most guys don't notice are great, but if you want to stand out as a high-value man, you need to go deeper. The real magic happens when you compliment her mind or character. Women are drawn to men who make them feel understood, not just beautiful. How often do you think someone tells her that? I really admire how calm and collected you are under pressure, or I love how disciplined you are. It's usually inspiring, and by speaking to her soul rather than her ego, you become unforgettable. Let's incorporate some Stoic wisdom, as it's important to remember that Stoicism is a game. In relationships, Cher once said, "Dwell on the beauty of life." The same is true here, dwell on the beauty of her character. This shows that she values her essence. You're not just another guy trying to get her attention. This compliment shows that you see beyond the surface and understand her worth. Believe me, it's a rare sight. I really admire how calm you are under pressure. Let me clarify, this compliment serves as a valuable tool in your arsenal. It's not about how she looks, smiles, or anything else on the surface. It's about focusing on her inner strength, an area most men often overlook. Women face problems all the time, whether it's work, family, or just the stresses of life. Complimenting her on her ability to stay calm and strong under pressure is like telling her, "I see a depth in you that most people miss." Women don't just want to feel pretty, they want to feel important. When you tell a woman you admire her inner strength, she will feel important. You're recognizing something she's proud of that doesn't get much attention from other people. People often praise women for their care and beauty, but how often do they say, "Damn, the way you deal with stress is inspiring"? That's why this works. It's surprising, sincere, and it shows you notice her in a way that most men don't. This is where Stoicism comes in, staying calm. When you compliment her on this trait, you're showing that you value a virtue that Stoics believe defines character strength. Under pressure, that's Stoicism 101, controlling your emotions, mastering your reactions, and keeping a level head no matter what. She'll see that you value traits that go beyond surface-level charm, which makes you stand out. When you express kindness to someone, it's important to make them feel as though you've earned it. Here are some real-life examples where this compliment will truly resonate, especially after she has handled a stressful situation. Maybe she's had a rough day at work but still managed to stay composed. Tell her, "I really admire how calm you stayed. Through all of that, most people would have crumbled, but you handled it like a boss when she's supporting someone else. If she's being the rock for her friends, family, or even you during a tough time, say something like, 'You're incredible at this. I really admire how you stay so grounded. I admire how dedicated you are to what you do.'" Let's cut to the chase. If you want to make a real impact, you need to go beyond shallow compliments about her looks. Sure, telling her she's beautiful is nice, but it's not enough to stand out. You have to tap into something deeper, something that few men even bother with. You need to recognize and appreciate her passions. When you show genuine interest in what makes her tick, whether it's her career or hobby or side projects, you're telling her, "I see you. I value who you are beyond the surface." Most guys overlook this, but when you acknowledge her ambitions, you're making a statement that few men dare to make. You respect her for more than just her appearance. Here's the harsh truth. Most men only care about how a woman looks and never think about what drives her. However, women are more than just physical appearances. They possess dreams, goals, and passions. And when you take the time to acknowledge this, you distinguish yourself. When you compliment her on her dedication, say something like, "I admire how dedicated you are to what you do," or "The way you talk about your passion is inspiring." That shows that you're paying attention to what matters. But here's where most men go wrong. They think that giving her compliments isn't just about making her feel good about herself. It's also about showing that you care about the things that motivate her and get her out of bed every day. This is where Stoicism comes in. One of the Stoic ideals is living in line with your purpose and values. Small things don't distract a Stoic. Instead, they concentrate on what's important. When you recognize her interests for a deeper connection, show her that you value what she values. It's inspiring to see how much progress you've made. Too many men think that compliments alone are enough to make an impression. If you want to leave a lasting impression, you need to recognize something deeper: her progress and hard work. A lot of people notice when something goes wrong, but not many take the time to celebrate when it goes right. If you want to be different, thank her. Work and drive, not just the results. Women, like everyone else, want to be praised for their hard work and progress, not just how they look. When you see her progress, whether it's in her job, a passion project, or your own personal growth, they want to feel like the work they put into their goals is worth it. Don't just relax. Recognize the work that went into it. Nice things to say. I'm amazed at how hard you're working, or motivated by how far you've come. This shows that you value the process as well as the end result. This greater appreciation is more than just liking how she looks. It lets you see the person she's becoming. Celebrate her successes and acknowledge the work that went into them. If she faces a challenge, tell her, "It's inspiring to see how much progress you've made despite that setback." When you see her constant effort, tell her, "I see how much effort you've been putting in." It's impressive to watch someone so committed to their growth. When it comes to giving meaningful praise, timing is everything. It's not about praising someone for every little thing they do, because that can come off as insincere or even too much. Instead, it's about recognizing and celebrating milestones that really matter. These are the times that show growth, effort, and persistence. Your words carry a significant impact. For example, let's say she just finished a big project at work that she worked hard on for months, and this is the best time to step in and say something like, "I'm so impressed by how hard you've worked. It's wonderful to see your dedication paying off." This compliment acknowledges the result, but also shows that you've been paying attention, understand the journey, and admire her. But here's the important thing. Generic compliments like "good job" or "I'm proud of you" can feel empty because they don't say what you're proud of or why the achievement is important. Instead, go deeper and point out the specifics. For example, you could say, "I remember when you started this project, and seeing how much you've grown since then is honestly inspiring." This shows that you've been paying attention from the start and that you see the progress she's made along the way. Precision is crucial because it demonstrates your concern for the little things. Recognizing her hard work, late nights, successes, and the small victories that led to the big one shows her that you value her and don't just want to reward her. That's a very powerful thing to think about. Everyone can say "good job," but not everyone can. I recall the fear you felt when you first embarked on this endeavor. However, you are now able to guide the team with the skill of a professional. That's amazing growth. The second one is unique, heartfelt, and memorable. This is the kind of praise that sticks with someone because it comes from real observation and appreciation. Now let's talk about when to give these kinds of compliments. It's simple to answer when the time is right. Don't push it or wait too long. If she's just done something important, now is the time to praise her, but don't stop there. Follow up later with something like, "I've been thinking about what you accomplished, and I'm still blown away by how much effort you put into it." This reinforces your admiration and shows that her achievement left a lasting impression on you. During moments of reflection, it's a great opportunity to offer a meaningful compliment. For instance, if she's discussing her progress or the lessons she's learnt, you could respond with something like, "It's incredible to see how much you've grown." This not only validates her feelings, but also reinforces her sense of accomplishment. You can still acknowledge the smaller wins in a way that feels genuine. For example, if she's been working on improving a specific skill, you could say, "I've noticed how much better you've gotten at this. It's really impressive." to see your progress. This shows that you're paying attention without overdoing it. The Shah gears are even. You don't want to give her too much praise all the time, but you also don't want to seem uninterested. By picking the right times to compliment her and being specific, you find the perfect balance. Now let's take it a step further. If she's going through a setback or challenge, this is another important time to give her a thoughtful compliment. For example, if she's having a difficult time but still pushing forward, you could say something like, "I really admire how you're handling this. It's not easy, but you're staying strong and focused, and that's inspiring." This kind of compliment recognizes her strengths and encourages her to keep going, even when things get tough. In summary, there is a strong correlation between timing and specificity. When you pick the right time and pair it with a thoughtful, detailed compliment, you make a strong connection. When you give her a compliment, you show that you're not just watching her life, you're an active friend who really values her work and accomplishments. So the next time you want to give her a compliment, think about when and how to do it. Just what are you admiring, and why does it matter? What can you do to make your words mean more when you get this right? If you compliment someone, they feel motivated, valued, and connected. Remember that this isn't just about making her feel good in the moment. It's about building a relationship based on mutual respect and admiration. It's about showing her that you see her for who she really is, someone who works hard, grows, and accomplishes amazing things. That's the kind of connection that lasts. By celebrating her progress, you're showing respect for her hard work and dedication. You're creating a real connection. When two people accept each other's growth and look up to each other, they form a stronger bond that lasts longer. If you learned something today, don't just sit there and hit the like button. Subscribe for more. These insights have the power to transform the game and impart timeless knowledge. But before you leave, I want to know which of these forbidden compliments made you think I've been doing this all wrong. Leave a comment below with today's date. Feel free to tell me about a time when you were deeply moved by comments and how they made you feel. Let's talk about this some more. See you in the next movie where we share more Stoic, philosophy-based ways to master relationships. Which of these statements hit home for you the most? Let me know in the comments. Have you tried something like this before, or are you going to start today? I get it if you want to step up your connection game today.